are those kitty cats? Go find them. Oh, I see one.
Oh, what's happening?
Kitty cats? Oh.
Kitty kitty.
When we wake up in the morning, the cats will go up to her and nudge her on her forehead. When they get sleepy, they still snuggle up together, especially by the fireplace. But when we can tell that they still very much love each other is when either one of them go outside. Bellini will run up to them and sniff them like, "Where have you been?" and give them kisses.
Oh. Somebody's happy to be home.
So she's always really excited for them to get back. But at the beginning, she was a little bit nervous with the new cats because she expected them to go after her. So Scotch and Grappa were very small when we got them. And in fact, she knew before we even brought them inside. But Bellini, when we let them out of the carrier, she was so excited. They immediately started rubbing up against Bellini's legs. Oh my goodness, is this too good to be true? So the introduction went really smoothly. One of the biggest things was she taught them how to be outside. So they would watch her do what she does and mimic it and stay close by to her. She is much calmer around cats. I think she just knows that they're more delicate.
Oh, what's happening?
The very first time she touched him, it was just magical. I was really unsure as to whether it would work out. Luca's a big dog, and Huckleberry weighed about 4 pounds. But she sort of like reached out, kneading on his neck.
Are you petting Luca?
And he was very careful and gentle. And I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, like they're gonna be friends. I was hesitant to bring another animal into the situation with Luca. But my neighbor texted me one day. He said, there's this little kitten crying in the bushes. She was so clearly terrified, but also in desperate need of help. And she was dragging her right front leg. So I went over there. I kind of cornered her a little bit behind a bush. And I just put her in a backpack and I took her to our house. Luca, he was very excited around kitties at that time. He had to get used to her smell and get used to knowing that she was there kind of slowly. And the first time they met was magical. Luca was sound asleep on his back. And Huckleberry was then touching him and batting at him. So you could tell she felt 100% safe with him. Regarding her leg at the hospital, they thought it was a birth defect. They were worried that the bone could poke through. So I took her in for her surgery. I picked her up later that day. I would take Luca in there daily so that he could play with her and she could see him. And he knew that he had to be more gentle with her. You know how kitties do the biscuit baking thing? She does that to him with the one paw. That's the cutest thing in the world. Pretty soon after she was healed, they started wrestling, which is so funny because Luca weighs 83 pounds. Luca will be laying on his back. Huckleberry's jumping all over him. If she feels like playing, she'll go up and bite his feet. At first he's kind of like, stop it, go away. But then he gets into it. It has turned out to be the greatest gift. She was meant to be with us.